Peace and blessings, everyone. Welcome back to the Humble Servant Homestead, guys. Today we are here getting ready to give you guys a demonstration of how we go about sprouting our Scotch bonnet pepper seeds. And also on the sides here, we do have the Jimmy Nardellos that a subscriber sent us, and definitely we want to get some of those in the ground this year. And also, guys, we have some Trinidadian scorpion pepper. Now, this pepper right here, oh my goodness, it's hot. And we're going to get some of these in the ground as well. So these right here have already started. I have some of these right here, germinating already. So I'm going to put these right here to the sides. Also, I have some Scotch bonnet pepper already, but I'm going to get some more seeds started. Now, what I'm going to do right here simply, and this is how I do my peppers. That way I know that I'm going to get the seeds are good. So either way, if I do it the way I usually do it or do it this way, I know they're still going to germinate. It's just that it's going to take a longer time to germinate if I do it the way I used to do it before. Now, what I'm going to do, and this method that I'm doing here, I've been doing it for about a year now. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get this napkin here and pretty much soak it down real well. Squeeze out some of that water. Now I still have a little water left in it. I don't want to squeeze it too dry. Okay? And so now I'm going to go ahead and spread this napkin on out. Just like that right there. Make sure your hands are dry. And so now I'm just going to go ahead and get some of these peppers here on the napkin. And yes, guys, these are the Scotch bonnet pepper that we grow here on the homestead. And also, if you guys need seeds, we have seeds available here. All right, now, so I'm just gonna simply use my tweezer here and get these seeds spread it out all over on this napkin. Okay, and so now that I have these seeds spread out on this napkin, now what I am going to do, simply going to go ahead, fold this napkin here in half. Okay, kind of give it a little press, and I'm going to come back, fold it in half again. Okay. All right, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my Ziploc bag. And I'm going to simply go ahead, put that in my Ziploc bag. All right. And so what I'm going to do now, guys, is take this right here over to my dehydrator, and you're gonna have to put it on a towel to get it elevated and make sure that you're getting proper temperature. Now these seeds need at least 60 degrees to go ahead and germinate. Okay, you don't want it too hot. If you put it too hot, what will happen with all that moisture and different stuff like that, you will rot your seeds. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and put this on over to the dehydrator.
Okay, and let's explain why we're using the dehydrator. Typically, people would use a heating mat.
Yes.
But because our dehydrators are consistently going, us utilizing that same energy and just insulating the seeds with a towel to keep them from getting too hot, the dehydrator allows us to mimic a heating mat.
That's right. Okay, guys, and so we're going to take this on over to our dehydrator. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring back the ones that I have already had going for about 6 to 7 days now, and we have already been getting germination. And so we're going to go ahead and transplant some of those right there for you guys. Okay, guys, and so here are some of the ones that we had going over there on the dehydrator. Now, if you can see all that moisture and that coming from our towel that we wet. So we're gonna go ahead and pull these baby on out. And here we have one. You don't want to come. So here go one right here. And as you can see, we already have one that is germinating right there. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm gonna go ahead and put this one here inside of a home. Okay, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and get our tray. Don't know if you guys can see. Got a lot going on here. Okay, guys, and so right here are some of the seeds that we have was germinating. And so what I'm going to do, don't know if you guys can see here, but let me show you that. Look at that right there, and you can also see those root pores on that. And so right now, I'm gonna go ahead and put these inside of my little cells here. Get a close up here. Let me show you all what is going on with these Scotch bonnet pepper seeds. Now look at that right there, guys. Don't know if y'all can see the pores on the end of that root, the root pores. Now what we're going to do, we already have our hole already bored in the dirt, and we're just going to rest that right there like that, and we're just going to put a little bit of dirt around it. And we're going to move on to the next. Now, I did see a couple down here that was germinated. Here go another one. Let's put that in the hole. Put a little dirt around it. Okay, guys, and so that is it right there. Now, one of the ways that I would do these seeds as well is I would just go ahead, pull them from out of my bag, and I would just simply go ahead, grab one, and also put point down into the dirt. Yeah, you put point down, you could just drop it in, it doesn't really matter. And you'll just put it in the dirt, just cover around it. And so that is it right there, guys. Now, like I said, I did have some that germinate pretty soon, and I did went ahead and plant them. And if you can see, we have one right here that's already lifting out of the dirt, and we do have another one right over here. And so, and that's it right there,
Right
guys.
there.
And one right there. And so, guys, that is it right there. How we go about starting our Scotch bonnet pepper here on the homestead. Now, you guys stay tuned as we go through the process with these videos. As they do what they do, we will bring you guys back and show you the progress and how they are doing. Now, over here are the seeds. This is a little side note. Over here are some seeds that we sowed, what, 5 days ago?
About 4 days.
4 or 5 days ago. And as you can see, we have them bursting up. We got them throughout. Now the onions, don't know if you guys remember the onions. Look at here, guys. We have those onions, they all throughout popping up. And so we brought them out here. Here go another one. They all throughout coming up. Now, one of the thing is, guys, if you want to keep your plants from getting leggy, okay? Now, the moment you see your seeds start to germinate, they pop, they're open, you want to go ahead and put them under your grow light as quick as possible, as soon as possible. And the reason for that is once they germinate, they're starting to look for that light, okay? Now, say for instance, if I were to turn this grow light off, I have a window right there where sunlight is coming through. What those seeds are going to do, instead of they going up to the grow light, if the grow light was off, they would be leaning towards the light coming from the window, and from them leaning and stretching, that is how your plants become leggy, because they're searching for the closest source of light. Now we have this grow light right here, and they're happy. They're doing pretty good. Now, like I say, these seeds, when I started them, I did took them over there to my dehydrator, put them on there, keep them moist, and also I put a dome over them. And so that is how these seeds germinate so fast. Now, if you can look right here, these right here are those pigeon peas that we planted right around the same time we planted the onions and also the dinosaur kale. And look at that, guys, coming up real nice. Okay, now that is how we go about getting our peppers, just showing you guys the progress of what's going on. And I pray you guys take something away from this video here. If you like the content you guys got, throw that thumbs up, like, subscribe, and also share this video with someone. I think this year I'm going to take you guys along with us
On the whole journey.
On the whole pepper journey. And this is where it all starts, right here. Okay, now just want to say peace and blessings to each and every one of you guys out there. Have a blessed day. And I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of these bell peppers and Jimmy Nardellos. Bless one.